Line 5 is a pipeline that runs from Wisconsin, well, it runs from Canada through parts of Wisconsin, through the Straits of Mackinac, and then through the Lower Peninsula back into Canada. It carries petroleum and natural gas, mostly from Canada to Canada, and runs under the Great Lakes, so where Lake Huron and Lake Michigan meet. Currents are really unpredictable. They go back and forth, so sometimes Lake Michigan water is traveling into Lake Huron, sometimes it goes back the other way. So this stuff could possibly just sit in the water and kind of move back and forth between the two lakes, and it puts over 700 miles of shoreline at risk, and which ones are going to be the most at risk is literally almost impossible to predict on the day of an oil spill. So Straits of Mackinac are a really rough place to have this happen. Enbridge is a Canadian pipeline company in that they own Line 6B, which is the pipeline that was running through, and still runs through, I should say, Marshall, Michigan, and in 2010 was the pipeline that broke, actually leaked for 17 hours before anyone caught it, for the largest inland oil spill in the United States to date, which was into the Kalamazoo River.
Enbridge is a North American leader in energy transportation and delivery. We believe it's our responsibility to ensure safety, even in the absence of any problem. It's a matter of prevention and integrity. This is just one of the things we do to maintain our 99.999% safe delivery record, and how we aim to bring 100% peace of mind to your family and community.
We start tonight with another Enbridge oil spill less than 2 months after a pipe burst in Calhoun County, spilling oil into West Michigan's waterways.
We can see as engineers that this pipe is as good as the day it was put in.
And again, Enbridge is to blame. Another mess for Enbridge. Hard to believe we're talking about this so soon.
Another mess on a few fronts here for Enbridge.
Absolutely.
They've got a lot of work to do. All right, Leon, thank you for that.
Preventative maintenance is just one of the many ways Enbridge commits to its mission of safely and reliably delivering energy in Canada and throughout the entire continent.
That's 150 full-length football fields of oil they didn't know was here.
Enbridge has very high standards. I think a lot of people don't realize the standards that we're held to.
If you've had any water to drink today and you live in the Lower Peninsula, then that directly affects you. Everyone is getting their water in Michigan from the Great Lakes, unless you're in Flint, but that's a different story. And I mean, not only do we have to care about our own drinking water and our own self-interest, but on top of that, I mean, the ecosystems of the Great Lakes, the fish that live there, the birds that breed there, the tourism industry and businesses that flourish there on Mackinac Island and the surrounding shoreline are all basically at risk. And the Great Lakes are, I think, what Michigan's natural beauty, like the best that it has to offer, and putting those at risk seems pretty foolish, especially in a time like now where water is becoming a more and more scarce resource.